So it's T-1 day. In fact, in 13 hours, both David Ellicott and myself will be flying off to San Francisco. I'm currently stuck in traffic in Durham City on the way through the train station to pick him up. Luckily, I left early because it's only 5 o'clock and he doesn't arrive till 5:30. But yeah, that's where I'm going to pick David up. Then we'll make our way up to Newcastle Airport to the Premier Inn. We've got a room booked there because it's a 6 o'clock flight tomorrow morning. So we'll be able to go up there, have a couple of pints, catch up. I would say have an early night, but let's face it, that's never going to happen tonight. Not when me and David's there. So yeah, we'll be doing plenty of catching up, hopefully not too much drinking, because when the last time we went out in 2017, I had a migraine most of the journey, and that's not the type of journey you want with a migraine. But yeah, looking forward to meeting up with David, I should say. I actually saw him on Saturday. I saw him for the first time in 18 months actually. Both David and his friends had come up to a place called Spennymoor in the northeast for a new park run. So I met up with them there, and that was an interesting park run. It was like running through a farmer's field. Kind of wore my legs out a little bit, so I've had an extra rest day this week for me running before we do Crissy Field park run Saturday morning in San Francisco. Hopefully David's train's on time. Like I said, I've got half an hour leeway. I'm only about 5 minutes away from the train station, but it'll be good to see him again and start making our plans for what we're going to be doing when we're in San Francisco. I say start making our plans. We do actually have a planner online that we've shared, and we do have quite a few plans on there already. We've got the Calabears Stanford game this Saturday, followed by the 49ers Packers game on the Sunday. Wednesday night we'll be going to the Chase Arena to watch the Golden State Warriors against the Chicago Bulls. Next morning it's Thanksgiving, so we'll be making our way up to Kezar Stadium to watch the Turkey Bowl, the two best teams in high school football in San Francisco. We'll follow that with probably a trip across the road to the Kezar pub, watch a few of the NFL games in there, because obviously there's 3 on. We'll miss pretty much all of the first one, purely because we'll be at the Turkey Bowl. But yeah, after that we've got the Notre Dame against Stanford on the Saturday again, and then on the Sunday it's the 49ers away to the Ravens. But we won't be attending that game, but we will be attending a fan meetup in San Francisco and watching it with all the other fans. So I'm looking forward to that. Meeting plenty of people from San Francisco, all 49er fans. Meeting up with Nick Clark again. Nick is the fan liaison officer for the San Francisco 49ers. We've talked quite a few times on email and on Facebook Messenger, so it'll be good to actually meet him for the first time. We were supposed to meet him in 2017. Nick was the person that was going to give us the private tour around the stadium, but unfortunately he had a family emergency which he couldn't make. So yeah, it'll be good to meet him and actually say thank you for the offer last time. Well then, mate. You know, when I said last night was going to be anything but a easy night, an early night, yeah, it turned out that way. Definitely wasn't an early night. We've had about 2.5, 3 hours sleep, plenty of beers, and now we're just heading over to the airport. It's raining, cold, but that's not going to dampen our spirits because we're off to San Francisco. who stood in Charles de Gaulle Airport without alcohol.
Yeah, still a bit excited though.
Hi guys, it's our first full day in San Francisco. This morning we're going to head off to Crissy Field for the park run. It's David's 200th park run, it's Crissy Field's 250th park run, so that's a bonus. Yesterday was obviously a travelling day, fairly long day. Got into the hotel for 4:30 in the afternoon. We quickly went out for a 2-mile run just to loosen the legs, get the blood flowing again after the 12-hour flight. Came back, got showered, and then went out to meet up with Crystal and Jean at the Wipeout Bar, P39. Had some food, a couple of drinks, tried not to fall asleep because, as you can imagine, we were knackered. And then we went back to the room. Had an early night last night. So we're just about to set off for Crissy Field. Hopefully I'll be able to get some decent footage as a hyperlapse of the actual run. Once we've done that, we'll Uber it straight back to the hotel because we pressed for time. The Stanford game was changed from 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 1 o'clock. It doesn't really leave us much time at all from the end of the park run to get back and to try and get a train down to Palo Alto and get some food before the game actually begins. So we'll see how that goes. The run from the hotel to the start line for the Crissy Field park run is about 2¼ mile and works as a nice warm-up for the run. You will run through the Fisherman's Wharf area along past Ghirardelli Square, then up and around Fort Mason with a horrendous bank before heading down into the Marina District. You eventually reach Crissy Field, which is part of an area in San Francisco called the Presidio. Bordering the Marina District and the Presidio is the Palace of Fine Arts, which is well worth a walk around. And if it floats your boat, just a short walk away is both the Walt Disney Family Museum and also the headquarters for Industrial Light and Magic, which is the company founded by George Lucas to create the special effects for the Star Wars movies. Right, so that's the park run done with. David's completed his 200th park run. I've done a lot better than I was expecting. I was hoping to just duck under 27 minutes. Came in 26:08. Nowhere near me best, but it's a lot better than what I was expecting after being out for so long. If you've ever wondered why we do park run every week, it's because of the community. And I'll show you here. It's everybody getting together after the run. Just have a bit crack on, have a drink together, slice of cake, that type of thing. This is the people of Crissy Field. So now we need to stretch a little bit, get an Uber back to the hotel and make our way down to Palo Alto for the Stanford game. And just so you can see what David looks like after the park run, here it is. Happy. Hi guys, we're just getting off the Cal train. We've finally arrived at Stanford. Both me and David are absolutely starving. We've had no breakfast. Obviously done the park run this morning, so we're going to go and try and find some food. Hopefully get an alcoholic drink or two, and then make our way along to the stadium. Right, we're heading into Stanford Stadium now. The game has actually already kicked off, but we had to wait and get something to eat because obviously we were starving. But as you can see over there, nobody's in a rush to actually get into the stadium. Everybody's still tailgating. Something you wouldn't expect in the UK to happen, although obviously you do see the football matches over in the UK. People still drinking after kick-off. But no, not in the States. I didn't expect to see that. And there's so many people still tailgating. It's absolutely unbelievable.
You can smell in the air.
Yeah, and you can smell the wacky backy as well. So we're heading off into the stadium now, and once we get in there I'll take some more video when we're in there. Hey guys, so cool trip.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Hey guys, so cool tip if you come over from the UK, don't leave it until the last minute to get to the stadium, because the queues are absolutely huge. If you'd like to follow the 49er Faithful UK, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube.